Here we are. Another edition of Layer 1 Live. Settle down in the chat, all right? We've got a lot of guys saying that I need to earn some likes, like I haven't been bringing you crypto news 7 days a week, 365 for the last 20 years. Okay? We're here. We're ready to go. I think I deserve a like, maybe later in the episode, maybe once we get to Wolves. And once we get to this amazing episode that we're about to have, man, I'm excited for you guys in the chat. There is 40 of you in the house. Did you get liquidated? Did you get liquidated? Were you short? I don't know. I can't tell what your trading habits are. I've heard a couple people in the chat there talk about being short. We'll see what happens. I'm excited for this episode, guys. We're going to do a couple things. So we've got Wolves Finance coming on to talk about their sale that sold out in like 18.5 seconds. Maybe a little bit less. It was like 1.5, 2 seconds. That was crazy. 75 ETH cap. They hit it immediately. We're going to have them on in about a second, literally. I think they're coming on at 2:50, and they're going to talk about everything that happened, recently on that sale, as well as what the next steps are. I think they're maybe launching Uniswap right when we're live. We're about to have the team on. They're about to take us through the roadmap. Amazing to see, good people get the funding they need to, create the projects they want to do. So I've got a lot of things going. I've got a lot of notifications right now. So I'm going to go ahead and mute. I don't really understand what is going on here. I think that's Lad City just popping off. But great to see everybody in the house. Again, Layer 1 Live, we're coming at you with the latest news from around the cryptocurrency industry. We do NFT lives on Wednesday. We might do it on Thursday. There's something I'm going to talk to you guys about later in the episode. We're talking with some wax individuals. We're going to see what day we want to do this, but there's going to be some wax Street Fighter things going on. So there's a lot of people in the house. Kyle Michael, he said, am I too late to be a lad? Only subbed yesterday. Listen, you are not too late. We're just getting started. We are at the tippity top here, but as we like to say, we are only halfway up. So I do have the Wolves guys coming in. Let me know. I know there's some Wolf guys in the house that are in the chat most likely. If you guys can't get in, you let me know. I'll unlock the door for you. We'll see what we got to do. There is Cool Cats. Expo was reading my mind because I might be doing Cool Cats live. Let's see. NBA Top Shot. I think it goes live here in like the next 10 minutes. So maybe while Tristan's talking, I might be getting on these Cool Cats. No, I'm just kidding. I really want to see. Yes, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard. Cool Cats is going live. Packs are not available yet. I am logged in, ready to go. I'm waiting here for the Wolves guys, and I think they're going to be marching in here shortly. So we've got a packed episode. While we're waiting, I'll take you guys through what we're going to kind of go through today. So we have a little bit of follow-up from the 1-inch airdrop. If you don't know about the 1-inch airdrop, there are guys here in Lad City that didn't know they had a ton of, not lads waiting. That would be a hell of a thing, wouldn't it? A lot of 1-inch waiting for them on that platform. So if you haven't checked that airdrop out, it was specifically for people that had never touched the platform. So you might have 1-inch. We're going to take a look at that. We've got a lot of DeFi stuff coming through. I don't even know if I want to get to all of this here, at least in this summary. MetaMask is getting a bunch of fees. We got DeFi projects moving to Binance Smart Chain. Pull Together. If you guys don't know about no loss lotteries, Pull Together is amazing. And they just launched a feature that I was looking forward to since they launched the initial kind of centralized pool that they do. And when I say centralized, I mean the team sets up the pool and then you join and then you can get in on this no loss lottery. But I'll get to that later. They just launched a feature where the lads are going to be able to create their own pool, essentially. And we'll be able to do that every week for you guys and announce winners and all that stuff. So Yearn was doing a lot of things. Uma has been killing it. We got Mastercard, accepting crypto. Visa might do so as well. We're going to hit NFTs. Alex Masmej came out with a announcement talking about a pre-seed round for his TryShowTime. A lot of people in NFTs, the main thing we talk about there is how do we get more adoption? Well, let's have a better way to show off NFTs. I think that's definitely something that he's working on there. Ferocious is a millionaire, I think, at this point. Absolutely killing it on NiftyGateway. I think just came out that he did over $1 million. NonFungibles came out with their report. We're going to talk about that on NFT Live because I didn't have time to get into it. It came out. Rarible DAO doing some interesting things for stakers. I'm interested in the Wolves guys. Hopefully they didn't get attacked by any boys. And if you don't know that reference, maybe they got attacked by the Wolves. Listen, if you don't know Wolves Finance, you're about to find out. I'll message Tristan right now. I said, are you coming? What's going on here? All right, here we go. I'm going to get to some of these comments. You guys are absolutely lighting up the chat today. My God, I see our vibe, our tribe. To all the new lads in the house, or potential new lads, get in the Discord. We've got a lot of lads ready to kind of get you in the house and understanding what we've got going on here. Paul Young says he's still short. Paul is short. Paul is short still, but he is shorting one of my most favorite projects to short. So we'll get to that there in a second. I think I just got the message from Tristan. They are on their way. Expo is saying Q is trying to get in the queue for Cool Cats and spitting knowledge at us. Yes, all right, sounds good. I got Garrett here, and I believe Tristan is coming as well. All right, I'm going to pull you guys up. How we doing?
Good.
Awesome. All right, well, you are live. We're going to wait here for Tristan. How is it going this morning? You guys are having a great day.
Yes, we are. It's exciting.
All right, I think we have Tristan on the line. So if you guys didn't know, we had Wolves on the podcast and on the channel last week. They were talking about their sale that was taking part and happening on Monday, today, at 10:30 Eastern Standard, I believe, and it sold out in like a second. So this is going to be a good call. I'm happy to have Tristan and Garrett on. How are you doing today, Tristan?
We're doing good, thank you. We're doing good. Yeah, very good. It's sorry, I didn't realize I was waiting for an official call. We're also busy sorting all the Uniswap stuff out and locking liquidity. So that's all in process. And yeah, so it went well. It went really well. I just blew me away really. So thanks everyone who got in, who was trying to get in. I know it was a small pre-sale, and so understand there's a lot of keen people out there who are gonna want to jump on Uniswap and start buying. So yeah, that's imminent.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that timeline here shortly, but take me through the hour or maybe like the minutes leading up to the sale. I know, were you guys expecting that amount of interest right out of the gate and for it to be filled that quickly?
No, honestly, no. I mean, we obviously hoped, we hoped we'd have interest, and obviously the group was building up, and we've had some good guys, you guys, we've got NFT Army that have been helping promote us. So we were kind of like, we felt it was appropriate, the size of the group to the size of the pre-sale. And we thought, okay, well, it's probably, I would say within 24 hours. We're good. 24 hours, we'll be fine. It's great. So we didn't expect that. And I think as it started building up, and I mean, the countdown's hilarious because, when I was testing it, even I was getting amped, and this was just in the test net.
Yeah.
I was like, the countdown's great. It's like, because then it just launched it. And then I was like, oh Lord, good Lordy.
Yeah.
It went.
I mean, it went in 24 milliseconds pretty much. So there were some people in the chat that were wondering, hey, what's going on? Why I put my gas fees to this high and I still didn't get in? For the people in the chat asking about that, they must not have been around in 2017 because that's how a popular sale goes. It is the blockchain.
It's democratic, but it's also savage. It's this, and I think this is it. It's just a small pre-sale, and I think it's just wow. I guess we were surprised by that. So and I think even when you get to Uniswap, I think there's going to be a lot of it's going to be pretty rapid as well. Just getting in there and it's good. It's exciting.
Absolutely, man. And we've got a lot of guys commenting in the chat. So if you guys have any questions for the Wolves team, they're going to be on here for probably another 10 minutes, just walking us through what the next steps are. Garrett, what were your thoughts on this morning as you kind of saw that happened so quickly. I mean, was there even a thought process of like, holy shit, this might have been like a bug? It just filled in instantly. Within 2 seconds, it said it was completely filled.
Honestly, I wasn't that surprised. I didn't know what to expect going in, but I knew that this was a possibility. You know, like you said, it's blockchain. I was around in 2017. Like at some point, you just gotta see what happens.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so for the people that weren't able to get in, I myself am one of those people. What do we do now? What's going on with Uniswap? What's the situation? I know you guys are talking about within 24 hours, potentially doing it here today on the show. What exactly is the plan here?
The plan is get on Uniswap. We're ready to trade. That is the plan. And so we're making right now a live announcement. We are good to go on Uniswap. So please head on over there. Our marketing guy, Mateen, is locking liquidity via Unicrypt. So that is in process right now, and he'll be posting that proof on the TG chat. So we've got that covered. And yeah, please, guys, I know you're going to probably be, watching and trading at the same time. That's cool. We've got obviously the guys on Telegram to help. So yeah, we are now all guns blazing. Things happen, our contract, the way we did the pre-sale is it's all the liquidity is locked within the contract. So once we finish the sale, it automatically, as people already saw, we actually had liquidity within Uniswap, but weren't able to trade. But the minute we close that, I literally was informed as we speak right now that we're now trading on Uniswap.
Right.
So yeah, get on that. It's exciting.
All right, so I'm gonna have to shut down the show now so I can head over to Uniswap. But so I'm gonna ask if Mateen is listening, if you can send me a DM with the actual address or maybe the Uniswap link might work a little bit better so that we make sure we're sending people to the right spot. I can post that link then in the chat, Mateen. So if you are listening, please get me that link and I'll make sure to send all the lads over there. This is not financial advice, of course. So yeah, Paul Young is in the chat saying, can someone drop the link in Lad City? So guys, if we have any other questions, and I can go back through some of these for the Wolves team. Other than that, what is kind of on the roadmap past Uniswap listing now that you guys have secured this initial pre-seed round or pre-sale?
So what we're gonna do is immediately we're gonna move to releasing the staking DApp, which is going to be tonight. It's going to be in the next hour or so. So that will allow us. It will be a staking page for everyone who has purchased their WOWs tokens to then add liquidity and start staking straight away. So that is going to be launched literally within the next hour and a half. Once you're done with that, you're going to be staking. Brilliant. So then what we're doing now is we're going to incentivize stakers. So we're going to say we're going to have a lottery competition that's going to last all the way until the launch of our purchase SFT DApp. So this will be the DApp where you'll be able to access and purchase our cryptofolio SFTs, and it will be the first two levels. It will be the basic level, and it will be level 1. We are coming up with new branded names for those levels because they don't sound that great. Yeah, and that will be essentially for the lottery. Those that stake from today till the launch of the purchase SFT DApp will be entered into a 3-tiered winning lottery, and that is actually outlined in our latest Medium article.
Okay.
But essentially, you'll be able to win both level mint ones of both levels, as well as 20 regular SFTs.
Yeah, I know we originally had you guys on the NFT live channel, and guys were obviously interested in the NFT perspective. So, I mean, if you want to give a quick TLDR for those of the people that may be new and didn't have the chance to actually check out that episode, how do the NFTs in DeFi work together? I know it's a little bit complex, but we can kind of give them a quick summary.
This is a Garrett question. Go for it, Garrett. You're on mute as well.
Cool. So the key term here is SFT, semi-fungible token, and that allows for tokens, non-fungible tokens, to have fungible components. And so the tokens themselves can have the use cases for games. You know, you have a magic card that has 20 attack and 10 sword power. Well, that attack and that sword power, those could be shares in a DAO, like a Yearn protocol, a Yearn protocol. And so we're using the fungible part of these SFTs to store DeFi investments, if that makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense. You guys are doing a great job with explaining that on the website through a lot of your information. So that, guys, that's kind of the breakdown. Again, we had that awesome sale this morning. There's a lot to be on the roadmap. So if you're interested in Wolves, I'll drop the link as well on the chat now so that you guys can go check that out if this is your first time hearing about them. Otherwise, it looks like you guys are doing pretty well. Uniswap, again, just launched. If you guys are interested in the project, definitely go to the website, check it out, see what's going on. Tristan, right. Garrett, if you guys have any other information, I'll go through some of these comments and see if I can find some for you guys. But what other info before I let you pop off here?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess if we've got some new viewers here regarding the just the roadmap, essentially, because we may have covered it in the last one, but there may be new people here. So yes, the SFTs will be holding Yearn contracts for the stablecoin holders, and for the stakers, they'll be holding the staking value. And then we'll be progressing into this gamified element where you'll be battling for essentially competing for boosted profits of those of that yield. But moving forward, these crypto folios that we're creating not only going to contain DeFi contracts, we're going to look at creating actually portfolios for other NFTs. So you can start curating NFTs and selling them as a curated art portfolio. And it's going to basically, that whole theme of crypto folios is going to carry us on throughout the year to even allow things like tokenized real world assets or lending assets. So it's essentially going to be your crypto folio. So it's so much more than, you know, the DeFi foundations that we're building here, which is just on its own is fantastic.
Amazing stuff. Garrett, you got anything to fill in there before I let you guys hop off?
Yeah, actually. So it's interesting because it sounds like we're building a normal game. You know, you have raiding and boosting. Takes me back to the tower defense mobile games. But we're actually building DeFi mechanics into these gamification elements. The boosting and the raiding is actually a way to share risk between stablecoin farmers, which have very little risk, and stakers, which have market risk. And so this boosting raiding mechanic is actually a way to spread the risk between both classes in a positive sum manner.
Love it. Love it. I can't wait for that gamification model to be played out in real time on your guys' platform. That's going to be a fun time to see you guys start to launch this product. Really, really good job. Congratulations on the sale this morning. Again, we'll be in touch surely over the coming months in 2021, definitely. So love what you guys are doing. We'll be having you guys on again, I'm sure. But guys, this is Wolves of Wall Street. If you want to check it out, I will drop the links. Otherwise, we will continue the episode. And thanks again, guys, for coming on.
No worries. Thank you. Thank you for having us. And thanks, guys. And yeah, see you soon.
Awesome.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Guys, WOWs is at $83. I need to go back into the actual pre-sale. If someone could put that out for me, whatever that multiple is from pre-sale, I would love to know. I got some other comments that I saw in the chat talking about NBA Top Shot. There's some things going on there, but my God, it looks like WOWs is doing fairly well. This happens early on with projects that are just starting and just beginning to add liquidity. So we definitely have that aspect being played out in front of us here. But other things to keep in mind, they're launching the product at the end of the month. The SFT portion, I can't wait to see be played out in real time. Again, that is, when they break it down, they're doing a great job, but it is complex. And once you see it in real time, I think it's going to do a lot for the people that are just here. All right, so that's around 3.5x from pre-sale. So congratulations to everybody. Congratulations to myself as well, who did not get a chance. I was busy doing what you just saw. I didn't get a chance to get on these cool cats, but apparently NBA Top Shot continues to have problems. I got an air ball here. What is going on? So NBA Top Shot did crash a little bit, guys. I had all of my windows kind of minimized there. I don't know if you could tell. I was trying to work through that as I was going. It always throws me off verbally. But I appreciate you sticking with me. What a good interview from those guys. Again, I'm really excited for that team. We got a chance to work side by side with them as they were launching. And I'm not gonna dox any thoughts or anything, but when they say they didn't know that they were gonna have that interest, they didn't. So for someone to kind of come back over, and I've seen it multiple times in the chat, where, oh, this is just for whales. That's easy to say when they fill the sale. People are saying that they should probably up the cap there from 75 ETH to something else. They didn't know. They truly did not know that they were going to have this much of a success. So really cool stuff. I'll be following them. Definitely awesome to see. So I know that's a kind of a different way that we like to start Layer 1 Live, but that was Wolves of Wall Street. We will be finding more about them as they launch their product. So the tokens you gave away the other day on the show are worth $8,300. I don't know if that's true. Is that true? It was $100 in wows, not 100 wows. Actually. No freaking way. Wow. I have to check with the wows guys, but you might be right. No, you might be right. You might be right. I have to talk with the wows guys. It might have, no. You know what it was? It was $100. Yeah, it was $100. My apologies. I completely missed that. Yeah, definitely. It was $100 because I remember initially putting in 100 wows, and Mateen got back to me. It was like, hey, no, it's 100 USD. So still now it's like 300, 400 USD. So congratulations to the winners. Guess what? We still have more. We still have more to give away here. So we've got 2 winners that we're going to talk about on Lad City tonight. Buffalo's going to announce the latest 2 winners, the NFT, the exclusive NFT, as well as the $100, not 100 wows. Brian, you're good. You don't have to say my bad, man. We got caught up in the moment, but man, that would have been amazing. Yeah, Bullseye saying 100 tokens now, but just below 5 ETH had to be $100. Listen, I was there. I was clicking. I didn't spend the gas. The transaction completely didn't even, kind of prompt that was that late. I was kind of 20 seconds late. By the time I went to actually go into MetaMask and try to make that transaction, we actually already had filled it, so I didn't get a chance. But either way, guys, really cool stuff. Again, this is some interesting things. You guys are asking how to take part in that sale. Go to NFT Live's Twitter. Go check it out. You can see this. It has to do with following, liking, and retweeting, as well as going into the Wolves Telegram. If you hit all those requirements, we're actually going to pull the winners later tonight on Lads Radio. So I got to get buffing on this action, guys. All right, so that was awesome. Really, congratulations to anybody that got in. Again, I lean on the side, and we were talking with the team here for a while up until their launch. They did not know that it was going to be that way. They did not know that they were I'm sure they probably wanted to lower the cap. So the fact that we're kind of sitting here saying they should have upped the cap, That's awesome to see. So all-time high is going to be 116, guys. We got 116. If we hit 117, you're earning some lads today. Don't know what lads are. I don't have Buffalo here to explain what's going on in Lad City. You've got the guys in the comments that can explain lads to you as I go through this episode. There are 63 of you in the house. We are going to get into the episode today. Really packed episode, by the way. DeFi was popping off this week. A lot of good things, not just from a price perspective either. Because, again, price here and there. We had a little bit of a pullback. I can get into some of these comments here. I know Paul was saying he's still short. So I'll pull up this one piece before we get started here. Again, Layer 1 Live today, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Episodes are way better when you guys comment. I've said it a billion times. I mean it. If you can like while you're here, that helps the episode. If it's your first time, go ahead and sub. Learn about what we got going on. Look at this. Largest liquidation event ever for any DeFi product. Of the 1.6 billion in total liquidations, only 30% was BTC, Aave, Curve, Uni, 1inch, Bouncer, Comp. Most liquidations ever. There are $1.6 billion in liquidations here. Just yesterday. We saw that dip. There was a Doge was down 33% on a 7-day period. A lot of it coming yesterday. Look at all of these liquidations here. That's leverage. We saw that brief pullback. And the question is, the thumbnail is there. Is the larger pullback coming? Was this just a case of people being degen longed? I don't know. I'm not going to pull up TradingView. I'm not drawing squigglies. You guys know that already. But check this out. 48K to about 46 in the matter of an hour. And that was across the board. DeFi projects got hit hard. There is a nice rebound that we saw. But from a 21-ish down to 17, there were 20 and 30% pullbacks across the board. And this just tells you what crypto's about, man. This was blood red yesterday. And to this tweet from at Technical Crypto, Larry, maybe a lot of it had to do people getting stopped out. This is why I don't go levered up either way. Whether that's long because I'm just super bull, I'm just not going to lever up either way. The chances that these guys got stopped out by individuals that knew where those stops were, probably fairly high. This is nuts. 1.26 billion in total liquidations. Let's see DeFi pulse. That's probably more than was locked in. Give me it all. So more got liquidated yesterday than pretty much all of 2020 combined. Not combined, but you get what I mean. What more? Hey, listen, it is called Yearn Finance. That's what it is. So there's definitely a lot going on here. It probably had a lot to do with the sharp, wicks downward that happened yesterday across the board. There was a lot of liquidations happening, which is essentially rocket fuel either way. So, Paul, good luck with that short. Paul is short on Cardano. Come on. Easy is in the house saying smash to the like lads. CryptoLander saying the dip got bought up too quickly. It's true. I mean, we were sitting here waiting on a actual strong pullback, and it was like snap your fingers. But the amount that was taken from people yesterday because they were levered up is a lot. So a ton of people. Could you imagine getting wrecked in a bull market? Imagine me going to my girlfriend saying, you said 1,800. Bitcoin's hitting 50, but I got no more money left. All right. That was the big piece of story here for, over the past 24 hours. We did see that wick down about 10% on BTC and more on a lot of the other tokens. We're going to cover this very shortly. 1inch had that airdrop. If you guys don't know about 1inch's airdrop, you need to hit 1inch right now. It was made for users that are primarily on Uniswap that they want to attract over. So just because you never hit 1inch before, it actually means that this airdrop was for you. So if you need the link, ask in the chat. I'm sure I can get you that if I have any interested individuals. Otherwise, we will move on. Actually, let's hit the token price real quick. Let's hit that token price real quick because, after this airdrop, and that's about $6 million, $7 million, you expect a little bit of a pullback here. Let's make sure $84 million, I think, was the story. So let's hit that one more time and make sure. 84 million to crypto. So you expect, hey, there's no cost basis there. I'm just dropping it. Maybe there's a dump. There was a little slight dump, right? Down to 438. Back up at 530 right now. Let's see. Yeah. To survive this is great from their perspective, right? If you don't have like a massive, massive dump, it's good marketing. All right, Barden saying, thanks. Already a lad, done did it. Appreciate you, man. Easy saying, yeah, I need a dip and gas to chill so I can do some swaps and get in more. I can't find the Twitter giveaway for tonight. The Twitter giveaway is going to be at NFT Live. Top Shot still under maintenance. Expo saying I pushed mine into R Fox. Troin is getting out a good part here. He's saying the 1inch airdrop had random requirements. There were some interesting comments yesterday about people who purportedly fill the requirements, right? The 1inch Foundation dropped 6 million 1inch to people to Uniswap traders, those who had neither used 1inch nor its decentralized exchange Uniswap and hadn't traded or had traded on Uniswap in the past 20 days and placed at least 3 trades this year. Some people said they fulfilled all those requirements and didn't get the drop. So that is very, very tantalizing information. I'm really trying to move away from the word interesting. I feel like I might say that too much. RFox to the moon. Look forward to SJY this week. Yeah, Benny seemed really, really energized recently. On his Twitter profile, at least. Okay, so we are in the quick news section. Thank you guys for stopping by today. We had the Wolves guys on earlier. Make sure you're sharing the episode out today. All-time high is going to be 116. We've got a ton of news to get to. So let's make sure that we get that shared out. See if we hit the 116 mark. We'll get those double lads going. And we just have some cool stories, man. These are cool stories, and I want you guys to drop any stories you want to talk about as well. 1inch reps told me they had to swap, not trade on Uniswap. Swap, not trade on Uniswap. Okay. All right, Reflexer Labs raises $4 million to build out ETH-backed stable asset, RAI. Obviously, we know most stablecoins are pegged to USD. It looks like these guys are trying to peg a stablecoin in some type of, and give me some more words to not say interesting because I want to say interesting again there. In some type of complex way, they want to have this be following Ether's price, but be stable, right? Pantera and Lemniscape have led a $4.14 million round for Reflexer Labs, the creator of a new gentle coin, one that follows Ether's price, minus the volatility. So this is like almost a pure crypto play, right? We see a lot of guys in stable coins that are backed by USD. Gemini does a great job. Tether's been around forever. Some good news out there. But this is one of the first I've seen that is not pegged to USD specifically. And these guys are actually saying that they don't want to be, we should reduce our reliability on USD, right? The new round comes ahead of its announced launch of its RAI token by early March. RAI tracks long-term gains and losses of ETH without gigantic movements by taking advantage of control theory from traditional engineering. So you traditional engineering majors, please drop it in the house, man, because this is out of my wheelhouse. You don't need to peg to anything in order to be stable. The most important thing to understand is that DeFi can and should be detached from the fate of the US dollar. RAI is the first step in that direction. So it's essentially taking assets that are already within the crypto industry and trying to peg, and this is where I need to look more into this, and you guys need to school me. The reason that we're pegging the USD is because it's stable. The reason that we pair to fiat currencies is because they're stable. So although they're kind of coming out and saying it's time for a unit of account that's not pegged to these currencies, I need to see this control theory play out in real time. Largely able to maintain a stable price relative to ETH, but with a small amount of gain. So, again, moving outside traditional finance, awesome. And I'll leave it to the guys who are way smarter than me to build products just like this. Look, Overman, I tried to look up interesting in thesaurus, but I can't, I don't have that photoshopped in my mind right now. Fascinating. There we go. So CryptoLander's coming through with some fascinating information. Can you look at the MAS token? I think this would be a great potential for exposure in a HashMask market while also being able to own one if you hold the MAS token 1-to-1. That's fair. I mean, that's what the product is made for, right? Exposure to HashMask without owning a HashMask. That's what we've been talking about. That's why we love the DeFi NFT synergy. I want to get involved in HashMask. Maybe there's the liquidity's not maybe there. It's not right for me. I can't get it on OpenSea. I don't want to pay, although I don't, let's talk about the actual trading being on some type of layer 2 or something. But if I don't want to pay the fee, and maybe this is happening on BSC or Matic, I can get exposure to Mask. Now, to the people who are supplying their hash mask to get this MAS token, it's interesting because it allows yield based on your NFT products, but you don't get it back. So if I had a really shitty hash mask, I would 100% put it in there. But I like my hash mask. Left House is in the house. He's saying, yo, lad is in the house. Alluring, compelling. Let me write this down. Look, I typed it. It's in my brain. We're going with it. Alluring, compelling, intriguing. All right, next piece of story here. Good news from the Reflexer Labs team. Basically, Elon Musk is like the chief marketing officer of Doge. I think we can all agree that Elon is single-handedly keeping Doge relevant while it was down 30, in some form or fashion, 30% yesterday. Electrifying. Look at this electrifying movement here. Yow! We got 8 cents down to 5. Yeah, so 30% moves. It's down 30% from all-time highs. That's why you don't take financial advice from a porn star. I'm not talking about Elon Musk, although he'd make a great porn star. I might have to shut off the stream now. That was very electrifying, that comment there. All right, Elon Musk wants large Dogecoin holders to sell their Doge. The NBA queue starts in 20 minutes. Let's go. I'm going to log in right now, boys. Do I know my login? Probably not. Let's see if I can get in. This is embarrassing. I'm literally typing in a code while I'm live. But listen, Cool Cat drops are a totally different thing. Let me know if you guys are getting in on this drop. We'll see if we can get in together. We can have like a mini sale day here. All right, how many guys we got in the house? 62. We are rolling. I need to see more. Ping Lad City. Ping Twitter. I'll retweet everything. Yeah, I can't even load either. Electrifying suits you. I appreciate that. All right, so here's what Elon's talking about. It comes directly from a tweet. If the major Dogecoin holders sell most of their coins, it will get my full support. Too much concentration is the only real issue, in my opinion. And he goes on to kind of like lay out, or at least looks like CZ was laying this out in a tweet. That was basically the only tweet. Here's the problem. Dogecoin's wealth concentration issue is real. Reports suggest a single entity holds 20% of all Dogecoin, valued at over $7 billion at press time. In addition, the top 20 Doge addresses hold more than 50% of the altcoin's current circulating supply. We don't know if those are exchanges. That makes sense. So Elon's got some interesting things going on here. Yeah, I can't log in. Just another cool cat drop I'm going to be missing. But listen, I got another job that I got to do here today, which is get you guys the information from the week. I'm going to move. This is an underrated story. This would have been the top story in years past. We got Mastercard letting merchants accept payments in crypto this year. Electrifying. The payment giant plans to support digital currency transactions directly on the network. Mastercard is planning to give merchants the option to receive payments in cryptocurrency this year. Huge for point of sale. Huge for merchants. Down in this article as well, if you can get past all the text, it looks like Visa's CEO said the rival company may add crypto payments in the future. For the love of God, why am I getting pinged? This is big. Point of sale. I mean, we'll see it get rolled out. Okay, that's about it. I'm closing Discord. Can't deal with it. So, this is big. We've got MasterCard merchants being able to accept crypto. Now, whether they're going to like set this up with Bitcoin where it's actually getting, settled. It says in the article that it's getting settled in crypto, right? The new initiative promises to upend the dynamic among the store owners and businesses who opt in. They will be able to conduct their business beyond the bounds of the fiat ecosystem, assuming, of course, their customers have crypto they're willing to spend. MasterCard story is definitely alluring. Electrifying, some may say. One of the things that was actually kind of laid out here is the fact that stablecoins might be the way to go here. So individuals, might be able to have their stablecoins here ready, and they'll most likely be using that as opposed to kind of their BTC holdings. Now, that's kind of a workaround. Obviously, you could have this in BTC and just do that if it's being settled there instead of cashing in to stablecoins and then doing it. But it's awesome. A year ago, this would have been the top story. CryptoLander say electrifying every other sentence, LOL. What do I look like? Do I look like a trained monkey here? I might do that for some money. Who knows what that amount might be. But there's a donation button right there. Crypto Mike hasn't come through and dropped me a couple dollars. Button still works, guys. I promise you. All right, this is awesome to see from UMA. Within their own protocol, they're launching KPI options. What is KPI options? It's basically key performance indicators, right? And they're using this to drop essentially options that can be redeemed for UMA based on hitting certain KPIs. So in a TLDR fashion, it's essentially if some of these protocols that are building on UMA hit a certain amount of total value locked, for example, they're going to get more and more options that can be redeemed for more and more UMA. So taking you through the details here, the Risk Labs Foundation has allocated 2 million UMA, about 60 million USD for this purpose. The target date for the close of this program is June 2021, at which point the KPI options will be redeemable for UMA. These tokens will have a minimum value of one UMA each, but if the KPI target is hit, they will pay out 20 UMA. So taking you through some of the incentives that they're actually trying to set up for these different KPIs, it's total value locked, it's volume, it's daily active users. So if you make it past the first initial, like, what the hell is going on here, all they're doing is incentivizing usage, volume, and locked value. And they're setting up options to be redeemed at a later date if those KPIs are hit. Some examples of KPI options that can be created on the UMA platform. These options pay out more project tokens as total value locked goes up. Option holders are united in growing protocol total value locked. What did I come to in the chat here? Overman saying strip Q strip. Where are we in this convo that this is happening here? 67 of you in the house. We are on UMA. This could have easily made it in the DeFi section, but I wanted to hit it in quick news. This could be its own story, and I'd love to talk to somebody from UMA because this is a great piece of innovation here. Incentivizing total value locked reward. Again, we've talked about the rewards right now that are happening in DeFi. It's crazy. Life ROI. It's absolutely nuts. What's next? And you guys are asking, what the hell's life ROI? Well, I don't have time to go through it. But basically, your DeFi users are getting rewarded at a higher rate than anyone in the history of humankind for just doing normal day activities that they're already used to. Getting just airdropped $1,200, $3,000. It's just normal in DeFi at this point. I saw a report the other day, I call it a report, it might be a tweet, that if you were an average DeFi user, maybe above average, your return would be like 100 grand just for the usage. No, I mean you obviously have the risk of supplying liquidity and getting exposure to all these assets, but it's just earning. So it's crazy. Anyways, next timeline. This is the first of 3 announcements. This announcement describes the KPI option and outlines UMA's plans. So basically they're saying, hey, we're launching this for other, third parties, but we're actually doing this first. I'm trying to find where it actually is saying that. Okay, here it is, right here. So their first KPI option, UMA is creating the first version of these tokens to incentivize growth in UMA's total value locked. So you can kind of see here that they're going through. These options are designed to pay out a minimum of $1 or 1 UMA if total value locked is 100 million or lower, and a maximum of 20 UMA if total value locked is 2 billion or higher. So they set the KPI and they say if it's over a certain amount, they're getting paid out. Users are getting paid out. Sets up the incentive structure. Great stuff. Xpod saying Lindsay Lohan. Can't escape. I can't escape her. She's got like a twin. This is like the Parent Trap all over again. God dang it, Lindsay. All right, we'll go. We'll do it. We'll check it out. Rarible NFT, Lindsay Lohan. I'll check it out later when we're talking about NFTs. There's Crypto Buffalo. Oh, all right. What do I got to do? No. Sure, it's staying on today. $5. Thank you, Crypto Buffalo. My man. Crypto Buffalo has brought more to lads in the past 4 months than I could have ever imagined. It's electrifying what he's doing within Lad City right now. Super excited to see him continue to bring more. Good news for Yearn. Yearn users, that is. I mean, Yearn devs too. They're probably millionaires at this point, although they did the fair launch. Talk to Andre. They're paying back their victims. There was an $11 million hack. You guys remember that. It was like literally 2 seconds ago. Well, they took out a loan. Major centralized finance protocol, Yearn Finance, has restored its YDI vault in the aftermath of an $11 million exploit by hackers. They did this by taking out a loan with a Maker Vault, so that they opened a Maker Vault with Wi-Fi tokens from the Treasury and minted $9.7 million in DAI. Using borrowed money allows the project to reimburse users without taking a hit to the Treasury. They'll pay it off over time. So, good stuff. Yearn's going to continue to move along. They're working. They did some things with Badger that I was going to have in the episode today, but didn't want to overburden you guys. All right, we've got a prize pool builder. This is awesome. Someone said earlier in the episode that no loss lotteries sound like some advert from Africa. But no loss lotteries actually are really, really interesting. If you guys aren't familiar, WOW's at 118, by the way. Chona just said WOW's at 118. Damn. That winner tonight, man. All right, Llama's in the house. Llama 6666. I'm going to go over this prize builder because I really liked it. But then I'm going to go back to why the hell. What was the interest on the Wi-Fi loan? Good question. You can see the collateralization. Tell me if you can see the actual. I don't know. Great question, though. The stability fee, I'm guessing, isn't the actual. Well, Llama, what did you miss? All right. I'm moving on. I couldn't find it. Sorry, Bait Shop. What did you miss? Well, you missed a lot of things. Absolutely electrifying episode. Orlando's in the house saying, our vibe, our tribe. There's 70 of you guys in here. I'm going to get to this story. I told you it was awesome. Basically, Pool Together runs no-loss lotteries. What are no-loss lotteries? Essentially, you could get 10, 100, 1,000, whatever amount of people. You pool your funds together, you earn interest. So let's use DAI for example, because I think is undisclosed. Because I think they were using DAI initially. I think they also used ETH. But through either the contract or through the service, that interest is accruing. So let's say 100 lads got together and supplied 1 ETH each, and that interest via BlockFi or whatever the Pool Together team is using, that interest accrues. But the people don't receive it. The people who put into the pool for the no-loss lottery, only one person receives it on a reoccurring basis. Either that's a week or a month or a day. The interest that's accrued actually goes to a single person. So you never actually lose any money, but you don't get the actual interest. So a lot of really cool use cases there that you could see, right? You could decentralize it. Like if you set up the application and gets mainstream adoption, you could do this with your buddies. I could do this within my iMessage right now. We could all just put, $1,000 in there. And if the application handles the actual lending and borrowing and all those things, and we don't have to worry about that, and then one winner wins each week, really cool application. But until this actual moment, they hadn't set up the prize pool builder yet. It was just DAI, it was just ETH, and it couldn't be created by third parties like us. Electrifying. How it works. All prize pools share the same 3 characteristics: no loss, the ability to withdraw funds at any time, and chance to win prizes. Prize pools are differentiated with the tokens you deposit, the yield source, that's important, generating the prize, and the way the prize is distributed. And here's the kicker for something like LADs, for example, because they're saying any cryptocurrency token. I'm sure it probably has some type of ERC20, I'm guessing is probably what they're rolling out first. But you could set this up with LADs. Anyone can create a new prize pool with the prize pool builder. At launch, the builder supports Compound protocol as a yield source. There it is, Compound. As well as stake prize pools, which have no yield source. And the prize is added by a third party. So the way this would work with LADs, because LADs is integrated into Compound protocol, is we would get 1,000 LADs together or what have you, and then the winner would actually win a designated amount of ETH or a designated NFT or things like this. The more likely scenario is probably that we get 100 LADs together and we say, well, let's all put in 0.5 ETH, and we announce it on Layer 1 Live every Monday. I think that would be really cool, but that's just me. All right. Really cool start to this episode, man. Really cool start to the episode. Appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully you guys got into NBA Top Shot. Or are going to get an NBA Top Shot. Who knows these days? I need to get a little bit... I need this chat to be a little bit more hype, though. That's what I need. Just because Llama's in here, guys, doesn't mean we need to stop talking. Everyone's checking out the price of WoWs, probably. Whew. Craziness. All right, Ethereum devs grumbles Harvest Finance and Value DeFi Binance Smart Chain. So it looks like both Harvest and Value are moving over into interoperability between Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. There's money. There's money in Binance Smart Chain. We'll see. We'll continue to kind of see where this plays out. But to see big time Harvest and Value moved over. Barton says, what's the NBA stuff you were talking about? Whoo! Do I have a surprise for you? Oh my coins, 45 minutes into the episode. Great. Listen, man. This is what we're doing. We're live. We're here all day. I'm here for another 2 hours with you guys. No, I'm not. I'm really not. Bard, and NBA stuff you were talking about. So, Flow Protocol launches NBA Top Shot. I was seeing like 3 to 4x. Are we saying it's a little bit different now? I don't know. Barton saying BSC is centralized though, so how high are the risks? Listen, just because something's decentralized doesn't mean there's no risk either. We've seen a lot of exploits happen on DeFi protocols that are on Ethereum. But there are definitely, I mean, Llama's in there. We have some lads in Binance Smart Chain that would say that there are risky projects because it's so easy to fork and launch on these networks. Yeah. Llama comes through with the C DeFi. I love C DeFi. Win DC DeFi. I want that. I am off the rocker today. All right. It was an interesting part of the episode. As you guys talk more and more about WoWs, I'm getting more and more upset though. You know the FOMO I'm talking about. All of you are feeling it. You didn't get in this morning. I'm obviously not going to go on Uniswap right now and buy that because I'm live. By the way, nothing on here is investment advice. You know this already. All right, last story from Quick News. And I think Oh My Coin might have an argument about that Quick News portion, the quick part at least. Electrifying stuff here from MetaMask. Earning almost $100,000 a day in Ethereum token swap. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but MetaMask launched their like token swap feature a little while ago. I don't think a lot of people here that are in this chat kind of conversing are using that. They're going to Uniswap, they're going to 1inch or what have you. But there is a service in MetaMask right now where a user doesn't have to leave to actually swap. They just take the aggregate, I believe, from, let's see, yeah, Uniswap, AirSwap, 1inch, PairSwap. They're generating fees from that service. 0.875 in fees, 0.875%, so a little bit under 1%. And they're making this. Good to see from MetaMask. I would never use it. I think that's a really cool indicator for maybe retail traders. I don't think, again, a lot of people are in here talking about, let me use the MetaMask service and pay that fee, when you can just circumvent that by going to Uniswap. Easy saying, oh yeah, missed out on the FOMO sets in. That's where I'm at. But listen, this is crypto, man. There's 100,000 different options. Do you know any of the other DeFi index funds? I know of DeFi Pulse Index. There's some interesting things going on within Synthetix right now that I'm going to get to later in the episode as it comes to their index funds that I'm sure you can, if you're on the platform, just get relatively easy exposure to. But DPI is definitely interesting. I could pull that up. So I'm not sure how the assets here are kind of laid out. If it's a manual, I mean, it has to be could technically not be a manual. Someone school me on DeFi Pulse Index. Obviously, it's going to be a conglomerate of a lot of the biggest DeFi projects in the space. Let's see. I haven't been into DeFi Pulse Index. I would love to see what projects are in here. Allocations. There you go. Uni. Aave. Synthetix. Maker. Compound. Loopring's interesting. I've been getting more information on Loopring. More and more people are starting to talk about Loopring. I finally logged into Top Shot. All right, when does this Top Shot start? Is this like a top of the hour thing, 5 minutes type of thing? What's going on? Keep me updated, guys. All right, I've got 76 of you guys, 77 in the house. 116 is all-time high. Let's hit it. All right, that was quick news. Radhima is saying, hello, lads fam. What's going on? All right, I'm moving into NFTs. I'm moving into DeFi, and then we will close out the episode. We probably have about 30 minutes left, I'd say, in total. DPI and 1inch going at it over 1inch not being listed because of personal beefs between teams. That is interesting. Where's Sushi on here, by the way? I don't see Sushi on here either. I love the drama, the index drama. All right. So everyone's kind of waiting for Top Shot here. If I can log in, I would love to actually be a part of this with you guys, maybe even live. Yeah, I can't. It's not working. All right, so I've got TryShowTime. So Alex Masmej has been talking about this for a little while. He had kind of a beta release. People were using the platform. He just announced a pre-seed round, right? And some of this is angel investing from prominent people in the space. Others, there's some funds involved. Dragonfly Capital, Robot Ventures, which I think is the Metacartel Ventures, right? Or at least out of Metacartel Ventures. I'm not sure. Angels include, this is big, Meltem, my man, Andrew Steinwald. Andrew Steinwald's in on this. Love to see it. So Fermion. Anyways, it looks like it's a way to display NFT assets. It's very, very early, but this is a cool project. And the one thing I like seeing here with the founder, right, having his own social token is how that affects the social token itself. So, not necessarily, I guess, the best example if it's down 20% in the last 7 days, but you got to think, if there's a founder in the space, this is what This is what personal tokens and social tokens were made for. Taking a, cut of Mark Zuckerberg while he's creating Facebook. So Showtime's interesting. Again, he talked about it. He kind of like lays it out here on Showtime. Creators make money from their content. The NFT space is exploding in awareness due to this bull market, mostly centered around digital art. It's a nice start, but we're missing a key component, a social experience. The art has primarily, and I'm not reading from Alex anymore, the art has primarily been shown in the metaverse. That's where a lot of the experience has been created. Other than going to OpenSea and checking out someone's wallet, there's not a really cool place to kind of go in and be like, oh, look at this. Look at these cool art pieces. Look at these collectibles. So it looks like Showtime is building this experience, and it looks like you're going to be able to earn from your content. I wonder if there's a token associated. Barton saying, have you previously covered Gala Games and their upcoming MMORPG with NFT deeds, buildings, items already on sale? I will say that Gala Games has come across my desk a couple times. There are a lot of people in the house that will talk Gala Games with you, 100%. XPlow is like looking for a referral right now on Lindsay Lohan. What is Lindsay paying you, XPlow, to continue to talk about it on our stream here? To bring the Parent Trap actor onto our stream here. Versus saying, hit the like button, lads, like and subscribe. Yeah, appreciate that. Gala Games is interesting. Gala Games is electrifying. Intriguing, if you will. I'll tell you why I like this setup here. Just from like a standard kind of overview, having not gone into the platform whatsoever. It isn't hard to screw this up. These type of visuals, you try to go into creating like really hardcore, like you just don't see it. Really hardcore graphics within Web3 right now. Either the money's not there or the devs aren't there. But to create graphics like this and have them be on the blockchain, boom. Easy win. So no, I haven't looked into this. Maybe we can touch this on NFT Live on Wednesday or Thursday, and then we can do it. Expo is asking any updates on the art auction Ronan is working on. Yes, absolutely. I believe Ronan is bringing some updates on NFT Live on Wednesday. We're messing around with NFT Live's date today because we have an upcoming sale on the Wax blockchain. Street Fighter, you guys know. So Street Fighter's happening. We're going to get some announcements out via our Twitter today after this episode, after we finish out with Wolves, and we're doing some interesting things with Wax that we can't wait to get you some information on. So we don't know if it's going to be Wednesday, regular NFT Live time, or Thursday, and we run a full sale day. But Ronan will have some updates then. Promise to have you that then. Easy in Crypto says, hey man, Collectors Hub is the spot to share all art NFTs. Send me that link, man. Collectors Hub. I see what you're doing here. This is tight. Thank you for sharing this, Easy. I appreciate you. All right, so we are going to move on. We're gonna touch on the last bit of NFTs. I will bring up Lindsay Lohan. Barton saying, if you want to have an interview, Jason Bitbender is, well, awesome last name, by the way, is an awesome guest, CMO from Gala Games. Lot of Gala Games talk here. 4-hour push on NBA Top Shot. Listen, sucks to suck, but I'm excited because I wasn't going to get any type of NBA Top Shot exposure while I was live with you guys. Just kidding. All right. Okay. Let me get through the rest of this NFT stuff. Appreciate you guys following along today. This has been an absolutely intriguing episode, if you will. And Fuocious is going to have an absolutely intriguing life. Fuocious is 18 years old. He is absolutely killing it. And I have a Torquay Pepe on the screen, I know. 700K was sold on these open editions. And that's not even the end of it. Because I believe this there's this last piece. Look at this thing. Guys. Ronan. Ronan is in Clubhouse right now. And not in the Latch chat. What's up with that? He's talking to Fuocious. So while Ronan chats with Fuocious, I'll go over. Am I on the right? Yeah, I'm definitely on the right one here. So we've got Choin is saying, I think Ronan is chatting with Fuocious in Clubhouse right now. I'd love to see it. She did more than $1 million in this sale. He did more than $1 million, 18 years old. Awesome to see. Awesome to see from her. $1 million. So we will see, and we will talk about Fuocious as well on Wednesday or Thursday. Whenever we have NFT Live, Ronan will talk about what he's going over with Fuocious there as well. That's awesome, man. This was an awesome tweet right here. February 15th, 2020. Today, literally this time last year. She's tweeting right here. Oh my God, someone just bought this painting. $90, guys. So congrats to whoever purchased that. I think one of her first sales, I think she's kind of going over here, but she sold an NFT today for he sold a NFT today for 150,000. So really cool stuff from Fuocious. Awesome dude. NiftyGateway is absolutely cashing in. Their Fuocious drops have been amazing. I can't get into this NonFungibles report. I'm already logged in or something like that, so this will be another time on NFT Live we'll touch on the actual breakdown. 140 pages, exclusive insights. I'm going to get the free version. I don't think I'm going to sign up for any pro version, but if anybody wants to drop that into Lad City, more than welcome to drop that. Love what the non-fungible guys are doing. Really electrifying stuff. Rarible DAO. Community treasury, staking for voting power. This is some interesting stuff because essentially what they have set up is yielding based off of activity and governance. So there's a TLER here for those of you that want to get involved and are interested in what's happening. Let's see. Rari would be activated through staking Rari in a government smart contract. Stakers would be able to use their activated Rari to vote on governance proposals or delegate voting power. The Rari distribution plan would be adjusted so that Rari would go to these activated Rari holders. Right? So basically what's happening right now is people who are minting, trading, buying, selling on Rarible are receiving Rari in reward. It's incentivization structures. What they're trying to do is actually incentivize governance on the platform. 25% of the marketplace mining fund would be reallocated away from the marketplace mining and into a governance mining fund. Governance mining, that's the key term there. Used to reward holders of activated Rari who actively participate in governance. Community treasury and activated Rari holder rewards maintain the same weekly distribution schedule. So they go on, talk about it in detail. There's potential to be locked up for a certain amount of time. Again, the locked portion is so that you can start to vote on certain proposals and things within the DAO. DAOs are interesting to me too. I'm not going to go too far into this, but I feel like at this point, depending on how large and how strong you're going with the DAO narrative, I don't really buy into it. I don't necessarily see. I mean, it sounds great for the narrative, but I don't necessarily see the functionality being there for DAOs. That's my opinion. You see a lot of these quote unquote DAOs that you go onto the proposal pages via like Snapshot or these other applications that offer governance, to happen within these different communities. There's not a lot going on there. So they have like 3 proposals, minimal votership, and that's a whole other thing. Even if you have a ton of proposals, what is the percentage of holders? Who's voting? Do you have a strong amount of voting percentage? Some of the biggest platforms in the world have like 10 to 15% voter turnout. So DAOs, to me, they have a way to go. All right, DeFi. I'm going to fly through DeFi and we're going to close out the episode. xSushi is available. What does that mean? What is xSushi mean? It means you can stake sushi, receive xSushi, and use it on Aave for yield. So you can use the sushi you currently have, receive xSushi, and be able to use that within Aave to gain a percentage yield. There it is down there. I'm not sure if the APR is taking a while to get going. Kind of interested to see what the front end's showing me here. But the fact that xSushi is available to be staked on Aave, that's going to be a boon for... I mean, Aave doesn't need anything to kind of boost itself, but sushi itself definitely is doing very well. There you go. You see xSushi there. You see sushi here. Just locking up sushi. So, I mean, incredible ride for sushi holders. Definitely $1. It didn't, DeFi summertime, there was that kind of pop up to $8 and then an absolute like tank. I think they were like exploited or some stuff was going on. Since then, a rise up to about 18. I mean, you're up 3,000% at that point. $18. Synthetix update really quick. Ronan is in the house, by the way. Let's see. Ronan says, I'm helping moderate the room while I audit spreadsheets. That sounds fun. It's nice to be in a room where I don't have to talk and can just listen. Man, I lagged on minting on Rarible. I think I may start putting some art up there. Good to see everybody. Kieran is in the house. Savage is in the house. We're getting some OG lads stopping by. Great to see everybody. We got about 75 people in the house right now. Brian is saying, I need a broken to do all the work for me. Too much to keep up with. And Ken is saying, steak plus sushi equals surf and turf. All right, this is what I was talking about earlier. Someone was asking about DeFi indexes and getting exposure there. It looks like you have this ability to do this on the Synthetix platform. They have SDeFi and iDeFi. And they're basically in this article talking about what they're removing and what they're adding. SushiSwap being added, 1inch being added, Bancor being added. This SCCP further provides for removing, so this proposal, removing Nexus Mutual. So what they're doing is they're just rebalancing this portfolio and offering an index. So say you didn't want to have access, or say you were in the Synthetix platform, maybe you just want access to broad DeFi. All you'd have to do is trade SDeFi or iDeFi. Kieran's asking, what was the Uniswap info link? Uniswap's website is being slow for me. What Uniswap info are we talking about here, Karen? And I can get that to you. So 77 in the house. We have, again, Synthetix. The last thing I'll talk about with Synthetix as well is going to be they raised via their DAO treasury $12 million. Looks like Coinbase Ventures is in, Paradigm is in, and IOSG. So today, Synthetic Asset Protocol announced a $12 million fundraise led by venture capital firms Paradigm, Coinbase Ventures, and IOSG. The funds purchased SNX tokens directly from the DAO treasury and will contribute where possible by providing liquidity in form of SNX collateral. Good stuff here from Synthetix. I'm not going to go too far into the story. It looks like $12 million, and they're going to help promote Synthetix, which is great to see. This is okay, so there's a pin link to Uniswap. That is going to be for the WOWs sale that we've been working with the Wolves guys on for a while. We had the Wolves guys on earlier in the actual call. This is not financial advice, obviously, but that was a sale that went on earlier today that sold out in like 5 seconds. That's not for the actual pre-sale. Good call, Llama. This is a protocol that I don't know much about, but I've been getting more and more information on them, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be, and not financial advice, there's going to be some interesting things coming from Radix. And it looks like they are founding this GoodFi alliance with Chainlink, Aave, Masari, and Mstable. Promote better practices in decentralized finance, yada, yada, yada. It looks like they're going to be an interesting player going forward. So there's the token. Again, not financial advice. Do your own research. Hearing more about Radix. I need to do an actual deep dive, so I'm not going to really hop in here and kind of go through it. But Layer 1 protocol kind of reminds me of Avalanche a little bit. You're building a protocol so that there's like primarily DeFi applications can build upon it. But the fact that they're having these partnerships with Aave, Masari, bigger players in the space, interesting stuff. All right, what comments do we have? Thomas is saying, who do I need to send shitcoins to get some cool cats? Me. What cool cats do you want? I'm assuming you mean CryptoKitties and not NBA Top Shot cool cats packs. Woo! Boom. How long do we go today, boys? 4:10 and girls. 4:10 today. Started around 2:45. Been about an hour and a half. Great comments in the chat. Appreciate everybody stopping by today. Thank you, Wolves Finance. It was a pleasure working with you guys this week. Congratulations on that sale. Lot of exciting, intriguing, electrifying things happening this week. Top Shot got delayed to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard. Got it. So, Lads Radio tonight. That's going to be around the time Top Shot is there. So, make sure that you're in Lads Radio. Maybe we can open that together. We are also announcing the winner of the $100, not 100 wows. Not making you guys 6 figs yet. Listen. Xpause now saying, thank you for resisting Lohan on Rarible. The cock crowed 3 times. This is actually a sick piece, though. Before I pull this up, this is way better than what I saw. I would actually buy this. All right. I don't want to NSFW anything here. This is actually pretty dope. Shout out to Lindsay. My mindset. She's on the glow up here with some NFTs. Folks, I'm giving away 10,000 worth of Ethereum through my fresh NFT drop on Rarible. Everyone gets a fair chance to win. Good luck and the remains from this go to charity. Lay this out. Does 100% of this go to charity? I don't see any of the information. We're hopping in here. Thank you, XPlow. That was 100% reverse psychology. What are these going for? $1,000. Someone is working with her. She's dropping Ethereum addresses. This is actually sick, though. That'll get you, what does he say? That'll get you 0.1 wows. X-Wow. The man, the myth, the ledge. I'm about to buy a Lindsay Lohan freaking painting. NFT, not even a paint. What is that? I don't even know. Who does she work with to do this? And when it says 94 of 100, is that the 94th minute? There are only 6 left? The moment this NFT gets sold out, I will randomly send this winnings amount to the winning holder, at least one edition. Whatever revenue this... See, the big thing that I'm about to figure out here is whether the gas fees are going to allow me to buy this. Is there no gas fees here? Should we put this up in Lad City? Let me know, guys. Here, we're going to have a battle here in Lad City. Let me know. I'm going to reject this for now. We're going to have a battle right now. Yes or no, buy the Lindsay Lohan Ethereum piece here. Just like taxes. I would still have a top 10 piece here. I need it. Yes or no? Which one am I doing here? I see cop. I see yes. There's still a bunch of pieces left. I'd get a top 12. I'm getting no's. I can tell the people that really truly care about me. Kieran, you're saying don't fall for the thirst, but this is actually a pretty cool painting. Vlad's vault. GB is losing respect for me by the second. Easy as well. I'm getting a ton of no's coming through. Hopefully my girlfriend's not watching this. Hot. Fractionalize it. Listen, I'll buy it if Llama can do the process of actually fractionalizing this stuff. Listen, we say screw Lohan, but to be honest, she was like, when I was growing up, she was a starlet a little bit. Orlando's coming through with what we need. Congratulations to all the lads for any opportunities you were able to attract. Still many low-hanging fruits in crypto. Keep positive vibes, everyone. It's sick, though. Like, the golden Ethereum logo is why I'm getting it. Like, if it was just her. It was. I meant what I said. Then we can all have Lindsay Lohan. All right, guys. I don't know if we can tally all this up. Llama, could you figure out how we could fractionalize this? If you say yes, I'll buy it. I turned easy from a no to a yes. Hey, listen. It's all happening. The thing is, I just like the piece. Yeah, I like the ETH logo. That's true. Overman saying the reminiscing from the 2000s is strong. You're right. Team Blocks is saying it looks like the Qmaster really wants it. You can tell. I'm waiting for someone to talk me out of it. I'm also waiting on Llama to tell me if we can actually do this. That's what I'm saying. Perm is saying charity. Which one is she giving it to? I don't know. You just. If Llama shards it, I'm down. This could be like the first piece we try to shard. I'm just not necessarily privy on the tech. It's electrifying. The hand is funny. I wish you guys wouldn't have said that. I'm not necessarily saying a pool. I'm saying like fractionalizing it after we buy it. Would it be girlfriend approved? Buy for, yeah. Hey, I just bought you $1,200 worth of Lindsay Lohan. It's a slippery slope supporting celebs making NFTs that don't know shit, but what charity? Yeah, exactly. They're going like hotcakes. There's 8 people now. I've bought this. I really just like the, I like the Ethereum logo. I'm talking myself out of it. You guys are helping me talk out of it. I just like the Ethereum logo. I like that she's holding it up like there's a basketball sign there. No, load. Load got it. Tell me you did not just buy that, Load Master. Ah! He bought it, ladies and gentlemen. The FOMO is real. Hey, lads pump. Buffalo, turn your eyes. Avert your eyes. The Illuminati ETH pose. That's what I'm talking about. Now I'm back in. I was just about to talk myself out of it. Now Load's getting me back in here. Look at Loadmaster and Lindsay Lohan. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know about what I'm about to do. What if I bid on Load? Load, I'm gonna bid on yours now. I'm coming in a little bit under the asking price though. Maybe like 500. Relist Loads. Read more has charity details. Okay. If guys, here's the situation. If the charity details are awesome, I'll go for it. If it's vague and it's not detailed, I will not go for it. Me and Loadmaster together forever till the end. Lads Radio tonight, 8 p.m. Happy trading. Love the episode today, guys. You're awesome. I'm going to go enjoy my Lindsay Lohan painting. I don't take that for what you will. Llama will work on fractionalizing it. Happy trading. Love you guys.